Hi, I'm Sudeep Padiyar, VP Products at Acuvity AI. In this slide board, we will look at the risks introduced by shadow AI in the enterprises today. A couple of years back, when ChatGPT was released, Gen AI usage started with chatbots, copilots, and access to Gen AI via browsers and APIs. Today, if you look at the wide-scale proliferation, it is because Gen AI services are being used directly or indirectly via plugins, via tools, via desktop applications. You have browser plugins, and you have SaaS applications with copilots, which are being leveraged directly by users or by agents. You have AI agents with native connectors or MCP servers, which could be local or which could be remote. You also have open source platforms such as Olama, which are running on your Mac or Windows, with local execution of the LLMs such as Mistral or Llama. So now if you look at the different applications tiers that these have, such as free, team, or enterprise, they have disparate policies when it comes to model training, when it comes to data retention, when it comes to data sharing, and third-party API usage. So now your IT and security teams are dealing with wide-scale Gen AI usage, which is causing shadow AI, such as your chat GPT in a browser could actually be accessing the different LLMs or APIs and sending PII information either directly or indirectly. You could have code editor plugins such as Cursor with things like vibe coding, which is actually sending secrets or IP information, which is making its way to these LLMs. You could also have Claude Desktop, which is very, very powerful with different extensive set of tooling, which are or integrations, which are not only sending your identity information, which could be pertaining to the users or pertaining to the agents, and all of these are making its way to the different LLMs and tools. With the release of Perplexity as a browser, you now have Comet, which actually has screen sharing capabilities. And if you have different tabs in your browser, which has enterprise sensitive information, by a click of a button, that information will make its way to the LLMs. You also have autonomous purchasing options in things like Perplexity Shopping, wherein PII information such as credit card information or street address or other information which is pertaining to that enterprise user making its way to all of these sources on the right. So the wide scale proliferation of Gen AI is causing a wide range of shadow AI risks, such as regulatory and compliance violations, such as HIPAA, PII, PCI, and GDPR, unintentional leakage of sensitive corporate data, PII, and intellectual property, unrestricted access of Gen AI plugins actually creates potential entry points for exploits and vulnerabilities, including things like malware, prompt injection, and supply chain vulnerabilities. We all saw the MCP related vulnerability from a couple of months back, causing a whole sort of issues in different MCP servers. Also, employees may inadvertently utilize misleading AI-generated content in business-critical processes affecting decision-making and productivity, which is typically referred to as malcontent. And the loss of audit trails and accountability makes it extremely tough to track decisions or investigate security incidents once these exploits have occurred. To tackle these shadow AI concerns, you need a complete understanding of the Gen AI providers and their policies around data training, compliance, third-party AI/ML usage, data residency, and data retention. A complete provider data and user inventory is a starting point for all security and IT teams to get a complete understanding of shadow AI discovery and the relevant mitigation that they need in each of their enterprises. You can look at the collateral on our website, www.acuvity.ai, and detailed product videos on how Acuvity RYNO solves for the critical challenge of shadow AI in enterprises today. Thank you.